Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the zodiac sign Libra on the 7th house cusp in a natal chart. Now, having Libra on the 7th doesn't necessarily mean that your significant other partner is going to be someone that has Libra prominent in their horoscope, although this person may very well be attracted to somebody that is. However, it's more that this person is looking for somebody that has these Libra-like attributes and qualities in their makeup. So first thing is this person may be attracted to people that are charming, diplomatic, tactful, refined, maybe artistic, may have a very attractive appearance, may be interested in beauty, maybe in art such as drawing, painting, or sculpting. Remember that this is not just limited to significant other or marriage partner relationships. This is relationships in general, and perhaps the fact that they may be drawn to people that are tactful and diplomatic more kind of balances out that fiery temperament of which is indicated by the Aries Rising, which we have Aries on the first house cusp, of course. And we'll look at this too, and the 7th house also governs open enemies or adversaries. And this person that has this placement, the open adversaries themselves may be might actually be, might be attorneys, might be arbitrators, might be people that are somehow involved in negotiation, maybe artists, maybe people that have certain tact and diplomacy in their nature. And these are things to consider as far as the open enemies may go. And we look at this too, and the Libra, having Libra on the 7th is not, as far as partnerships go, this could be somebody that seeks in a partnership, say in a business partnership, somebody that is very fair-minded and equitable, are people that have that tact and diplomacy, like I said before, which helps balance that outspoken and blunt, somewhat fiery temperament that Aries Rising generally possesses. The partners themselves might be people that are maybe associated or affiliated with law, with justice somehow. They could be arbitrators. The partners might be very refined people. They might be people that have some kind of artistic inclination and ability. Maybe this person goes into some partnership that's connected with the law, that's connected with art in some way, maybe in some arbitration or negotiation thing. This could be, we look at this too, and the 7th house also, it governs contracts and negotiations. Now, this is someone that really may strongly emphasize and accentuate having fairness as far as the contracts. Anything that they sign, they want to make sure very strongly that they are getting what is indicated by what was said. They want the fair amount for whatever they may, if there's money involved and they're spending money on something, they want to make sure they're getting that fair amount for their buck. They're not necessarily people that are going to be greedy or avaricious or want more for their money, but they want to make sure that really is the thing, that they're getting that fair amount for whatever it is they signed up for. And you can rest assured this person, if they find out that somehow they were bamboozled or they didn't get their fair share in whatever it was they signed, that they have to make, that they will let the person know about it, because the person obviously has Aries Rising that has Libra on the 7th house cusp, so they will feel this in full force, the person on the other end of the deal. And because they like to be fair-minded, I would say, in situations or scenarios that involve contracts and negotiations. So also, when you look at the 7th house, 7th house rules legalities, and when we look at this could be a person that might wind up, they may go to court perhaps over, maybe against a former marriage partner, significant other, somebody that they were involved strongly in a relationship, perhaps people that are into negotiation, arbitration, maybe they go up against an attorney as far as in a courtroom like situation, perhaps in some instances, maybe this person is in court over Libra-like things. Maybe it's over something that's connected with art, maybe something connected with beauty, perhaps something. And what could that be? Well, maybe something, for example, as I'm throwing this out there, something over a modeling agency. Maybe somebody didn't get, they felt their right bang for their buck. They didn't get what was delivered to them, so to speak. Maybe the funds, for example, may have been insufficient somehow in what was paid into it, or they sent their money and they didn't feel like they get the fair as far as their schooling, for example. And I'm just throwing that out there, people. This is, or let's say something over an art, like an artistic item such as a sculpture, and something where this person didn't get get the money, for example, that was promised to them for the sculpture. So maybe that's a little better example. This is something where we look at, and the courtroom people, the people that might be legally where this person might be in a lawsuit against, they might come across as that refined, charming, and tactful and diplomatic person. So in a courtroom, they need to be careful because those people may use those attributes to their advantage. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having Libra on the 7th house cusp in the natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Scorpio on the 7th house cusp in the natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.